Hello students, today we shall discuss about images formed in a pair of mirrors. That is, if an object is placed in between two mirrors, here M1 is one mirror and M2 is another mirror, and these two mirrors are making an angle that is theta, and P is an object, this is placed in between these two mirrors. Then for this object P, different images will be formed by due to reflection from these two mirrors. And here n is the number that is given by, if you divide 360 by the angle theta, then you will get a number that is n. This is 360 degree and theta is degree as this denote angle. Now there may be two cases. One is n is equal to odd and another is n is equal to even. N may be odd number or even number. Now if n is equal to odd, then number of images will be equal to the number of n, the value of n. If the object placed here asymmetrically, and if the object placed symmetrically means here the object is placed on the the line that bisects the angle into two equal halves. Here this is the line, this line you can see bisect this angle. This angle can be divided by this line into two equal halves. This half is equal to that half. So this is the bisectal line of that angle and the object is placed over this bisectal line. Then we can say that this object is symmetrically placed object. So if the object is placed in between the two mirrors symmetrically, then we will get the number of images, that is n minus 1. But if the object placed asymmetrically, that is object placed in between the two mirrors at any other place but not over the bisectal line, then object will be placed asymmetrically and then we will get number of images n. Now if n is even, then number of images will be always n minus 1. That means two images here superimpose on each other, so we get n minus 1 number of images. Here always we get n minus 1 number of images. So these are the two formulas. Using these two formulas you can determine the number of images formed by an object when it is placed in between two mirrors. For that you have to know the angle that is formed by the two mirrors, that is you have to know the value of theta. Now there two cases may arise. One is if the two mirrors are here we will discuss about only the two extreme cases. The first one is here two mirrors are parallel to each other. This is a mirror AB and this is a mirror CD, and these two mirrors are parallel to each other, that is these two mirrors making an angle that is 0 as they are parallel, so the angle between them is 0. So n is equal to here 360 by 0, and if you know any number that when divided by 0 then we get infinity. So when an object, say P is here the object that is placed in between the two mirrors, and then if the two mirrors are here parallel, then we will get infinity number of images of that object. Here some formation of some images are shown. Say P is the object, and then first we will consider reflection by the mirror CD. So after reflection from CD, the image of P will be formed, that is I dash. because we know if any object is placed in front of a mirror, then behind the mirror there will be formation of its image, and the distance of the image will be equal to the distance of object. Here this distance, that is equal to that distance, so I dash is the image of P that is formed by the reflection with CD. Now I dash, this image becomes the virtual object with respect to the mirror AB, because this mirror is in front of the mirror AB. So due to reflection from the mirror AB, the I dash corresponding image that is formed, that is I double dash, because here this becomes object, so this distance is equal to that distance, then we get I double dash. Now I double dash that become virtual object with respect to the mirror CD, because this image remains in front of that mirror CD. So here also image formation of I double dash, and this distance will be equal to that distance, that is I triple dash is formed, that is the image of I double dash. Similarly, we get a large number of images, and this series of images are I dash, I double dash, I triple dash, etc. Similarly, if we consider first the reflection from AB, then we will get first the image I1. I1 will get another image I2. I2 will give another image I3. Thus, we get a set of images I1, I2, I3, etc. Thus, two different sets of images are formed by two parallel mirrors, and we get infinity number of images. Now, if the two mirrors are perpendicular to each other, that is making 90-degree angle, and if here say P is the object placed in between the two mirrors, then there will be reflection from the mirror AO, and after reflection from mirror AO, an image is formed of P, and this image will be behind the mirror AO, and at the same distance, that is this distance will be equal to that distance, that is P1 is the image of P after reflection from AB. Similarly, P is in front of OB, so there will be also reflection from OB. Due to reflection from OB, another image of P that is formed, that is P2. Here this distance is equal to this distance. So now P2, this image is in front of the mirror AO. So due to reflection of P2 from AO, if you extrapolate the mirror AO, then we get the image of P2 at P3. So here this distance is equal to that distance, then we get P3. Similarly, P1 is in front of OB. If you extrapolate OB in backward direction, then we will get the image of P1, that is P4. But you will see that the P3 and P4 that generates at the same position. So P3 and P4 superimpose with each other, then we get three images of P, that is P1, P2 and P3 or P4. So, and you also here apply, if the formula theta is equal to a 90-degree, so n is equal to 360 by n, that is 4. 4 is even number, so we will get the images n minus 1, that is 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Here also from this discussion, three images are formed. Those are P1, P2 and P3 or P4. So these are the three images of P that will be formed. Now if you see these three images, P1, P2, P3, these images and the object, those will reside on the circumference of a circle. If you draw a circle here, then you will observe that all the images and the object itself will reside on the circumference of the circle, and the center of the circle will be the intersecting point of the two mirror. Here the two mirrors are OA and OB, intersecting point is O. So this is the center of this circle, and radius of this circle is the intersecting, if you join the intersecting point and the object, that is OP. So OP here is the radius of the circle. So these are the images formed by mirror reflection from two mirrors. Thank you.